Welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the guru inside of you. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. How you doing today? And if nobody has told you today that they love you, mwah, 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 let me be the first. I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you too. With that said, hey, it's Ilan Bomani, but before I begin the fabulous message for today, this is what I need you to do. I need you to like, I need you to comment, I need you to subscribe and hit that notification button after you subscribe, because every day I'm going to give you a message that's going to blow your mind away to spiritual enlightenment. Heaven here, right here on earth. You know why I know it works? Because I'm living it. And if I know that I can have that experience, I know you can too. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care who you are. It's your life. And I am going to share with you some information that may help you live it large. Hey, with that said, I can't believe it. So many people have responded to the message that I gave yesterday in regards to Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thomas cheating scandal. Thumbs up for all of you that commented, that liked, that subscribed, and more importantly, that got it. And I'm going to talk specifically to Leroy. Hey, Leroy, you're absolutely right. Leroy commented that he knew of a man and a woman who were cheaters, who were leechers, who were just not good people. And he was sharing that not only did the karma come back to them that they were given out, but the karma came back to them really large, like they literally lost their whole entire paycheck. Now, if you can imagine, probably those same individuals that were probably cheating in life and cheating other people, they got cheated by the universe. And the key thing about it is the universe just gives you back what you put out. It's impartial. And sometimes the ironic thing that normally happens is worse than what you could imagine. Because if you could imagine losing your whole entire paycheck, what does that mean? You can't pay your rent. And most people are living paycheck to paycheck. That means you are possibly, out of a home. You can't buy any food, no clothing, no shelter. Let's say it hits home. I mean, you get it. But the ironic thing about it is most people don't get it. Most people say something like this: why did this happen to me? Or the other key thing is, this always happens to me. Nobody ever, most people don't realize that anything that happens in your life, good or bad, you created it. I mean, just like right now, I promise you, Khloe Kardashian is clueless as to why this happened to her, because she is pointing a finger at Tristan Thompson. And as you're pointing a finger at Tristan Thompson, Khloe, guess what? 3 fingers are pointing back at you, diva. Instead of what you're supposed to do is ask yourself, what did I do to create this experience? I'm going to say it again. I don't care what happens. I don't care if it's just 5%. I remember when I used to counsel with people live and in color through my private practice. And, women would come to me and they would say, Ilan, but 95% of it is him. And I say, you're probably right. But you're still responsible and control over the 5%. That's you. It's one thing when a brother gives you a number. It's another thing when you call it. You played a participatory role in that experience. And I promise you, we always get the red flags We always get the signals from the universe, and what do we normally do? We ignore them. Or more importantly, we conveniently get selective amnesia and forget, and I'm talking to you, Khloe, that the signs were there for you in the very beginning when you knowingly knew you were dating a man that had another woman. Okay? So, what goes around comes around. And another thing, Khloe, you knew that you were wrong for being involved with that type of relationship, and more importantly, that type of man. I mean, it's not rocket scientists. All NBA players, man, I'm going to say 90, 99, 95, I'm going to be nice and give them 5%. But majority of them are in the world, and they are known to be notorious for being cheaters in relationships and having side chicks. And look, they got a reality show called Basketball Wives, okay? I'm sure they got football wives and tennis wives, etc. In that industry, it is known for its lack of morals, values, and ethics. So you knew what you were getting yourself into. Besides, if you notice, all of y'all, and I'm talking about to the Kardashians, y'all famous for dating entertainers, rappers, and sports figures, particularly African American men. So, you know the deal long before this even came about and what you were getting yourself into. And that's what's important, ladies and gentlemen, is that we take responsibility for anything and everything that happens to us. So once we do that, we have the power to make the necessary changes to right the situation. And that's what's important for you to do, is to first and foremost realize that if you get involved and if you do something unrighteous, you know it's going to come back to you. Matter of fact, I was talking to my son just the other day, the oldest one, and he was saying to me, I didn't get this thing about, I can't relate. He's already the master. He's already of the angelical realm. Can't relate, with Devon Franklin books, some of it, because, I haven't dated or anything, and I don't have any dog qualities, I'm growing into being the master. And I reminded him of some things. And one of the key things that I reminded him of, and this is what's really important for all of us, we knew we have to have what is called, and God has given us within inside of ourselves, a conscience. Everybody knows when they are doing, I don't care if they're knee-high to it, like I was once a child, and I remember, being real little, that I was not supposed to touch the food that was in the oven. I remember I was getting a chicken pot pie out of the oven, and my mother told me to wait, and I didn't want to wait, and I opened up the oven, and I went in there without her permission, and sneakily went to go get that chicken pot pie out the oven because I was starving like Marvin. And when I did that, the chicken pot pie, hot as it was, basically I spilled it on my arm and it gave me 3rd-degree burns. Okay, now whose fault was that? That was my fault. And my consequence was that I burned my arm and I was in complete, absolute pain. But once again, we don't take responsibility. And matter of fact, the bottom line, my mom felt guilty and she blamed herself. I should have been watching you. I should have been doing that. No, yes, The reality situation is I knew that I shouldn't have did what I did. And like my son, when I was correcting him, or not really correcting him, but getting him to realize and to think back about it, is he knew he wasn't supposed to do certain things, and he did it anyway because he made a choice. And that's what it's all about. You choose to either do good or you choose to either do bad. And when you do the good, you experience the good consequences. And when you do something bad, you experience the bad consequences. The only problem is we only remember the bad ones. But the best lessons, this is the beautiful thing about it, is the best lessons that we learn are from the negative consequences. You really get it right then and there. And that's what I really want to hit home to. When the universe gives you your karma back, like I said, tenfold, like Leroy was mentioning, that karma came back tenfold for those people. And they lost their livelihood. Okay? So this is what I'm trying to say to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's never worth it. Always choose the high road. Always choose to be righteous. That's why I love the Ma'at principles. You know, the goddess of social order. And I'm going to repeat that. And that's what I want you to really dive into. Go study and do your due diligence on Ma'at. M-A-A-T. Because she was here long before Jesus Christ, long before all the great man-made, religious, philosophers that are out there. And she's of the female essence, but she was in charge of the social order during the ancient Kemetic times. And she was about the 7 principles of truth, tell the truth, justice, righteousness, order, balance, reciprocity, and harmony. You live your life righteously and abide by the just rules and tell the truth all the time, you will have no challenges on life. And there will be no judgment. And your heart will be light as a feather on Judgment Day. And Judgment Days, that all your karmas, they're going to come up. It's going to they're going to weigh the negative karma against the bad karma. And with that in mind, whatever the scale comes out to be, like I always tell people, you can get over on me, but you can't get over on the universe. All things come around. You reap what you sow. You've heard it in many proverbs, the Bible, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, all the great books, the Torah. It's been explained, it's been exposed. We've all come in contact with it. So people can say that I don't know and I didn't know. Like I said, people choose to get selective amnesia when it is convenient. But what I want people to know, first and foremost, and this is the lesson that I want you to fully understand so that you can heal yourself, that whenever anything happens to you negatively or even positively, I want you to reflect about what role did I play in that situation. And if it's positive, well, enhance it. If it's negative, you need to reevaluate it and you need to correct it. That's all. That's all. And this is what the beautiful thing about life is all about. Life is all about living and enjoying and learning from these wonderful blessings and the lessons so we can live a happy, healthy, harmonious life. Hey, with that said, it is the Holy Yogi. I hope you got the message today. I hope you fully understand that you're always being forgiven, because we always forgive ourselves. And that any moment at any time, shift, you can become the yogi within you instantaneously. So do me a favor. Really enjoyed chatting with you today. Comment. Share with me your experiences. Share with me situations and circumstances that have happened in your life. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And share with me the blessing and the lesson that you learned from them. And realize that every lesson that you learn is getting you greater experience in life to reach that omnipotent, blissful state of harmony, peace, love, and joy. So let's do our minute meditation, everybody. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me the answers to all my questions, for helping me to realize that all the answers to all my questions lie within inside of me. All that I need to do is to sit back, meditate, and pray, and get in alignment with you, and the truth will come to set me free. And I thank you in advance for the answer. Amen. Ashe. Have a great day. Peace.